body bags were whore lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, happy Thursday, this is your fright chick speaking. Okay, so this week I'm doing 2005's, where is it? Reincarnation. I love this, that's just freaky. Just leave that there for us. Someone needs to like take a screenshot of that. Okay, so yeah, this is part of my After Dark Horror Fest box set, the 2006 one, I guess, when it came out. I think that's the first one, and they're super expensive, but I got mine super cheap, so yay. So yeah, anyway, this is part of that box set, but I'm pretty sure that they're like really cheap to buy singularly, so just do that. Okay, so this is a weird one. I don't have a lot to say on it because I don't know. I feel weird about this one. I like it and I hate it at the same time. It's got a fantastic concept, could have been done super well, but they really didn't do much with the idea, okay, if that makes sense. So the idea of it is, or the premise of it is rather, that 35 years previous to the present day, there was a serial killing, homicidal, suicidal, whatever thing happening. Some guy went into a hotel, killed most of his family, or maybe all of it, and he killed a bunch of other people as well, and then he killed himself. And it happened. And he filmed it, but the footage was lost. 35 years later, in present day, a film director wants to basically recreate it. He wants to make his own film of that killing spree. Great idea, because obviously the title was Reincarnation, for Christ's sake, so you could have so much fun with that as an idea. I'm not going to attempt to say any of the characters' names because I will butcher the shit out of those Japanese names. But we have literally one female lead who we just have to watch her. Everybody else really isn't even important. I think they could have had a lot more fun if they'd have made it like a group thing, and you know. But the whole kind of point of it is the fact that they are all actors and actresses who have been hired to be the people that were murdered in real life. They're in this film, and a lot of the film is just kind of nothing. They're not really doing anything. I mean, there's a lot of like there's nothing really that would constitute it being a horror, I think. I mean, there's a bunch of there's some jump scares and whatnot, and there's a very cool scene in a library with people that look like this, but apart from that, I very vaguely remember anything else that really stood out. The whole thing is that our main lead, who is going to be obviously one of the actresses in this film, she starts kind of realising that there are weird things happening, there are bad things happening. She can't explain it, so she starts asking the other people if they're noticing anything, what they feel about the film, because obviously it's kind of a touchy subject of what they're doing. It's a bit immoral, I guess. And then they sort of give her information, and she tries to piece it together, and that's where the whole reincarnation thing comes in, is the fact that like these people may possibly, not saying it is or not, may possibly be the reincarnations of those people that were killed, and that's why they're having things happen to them, and they're dying in the same way that they are in the film in real life. This is where it gets confusing. I really didn't think anything else stood out about this whole film apart from that one library scene and maybe the end, because there was a scene towards the end that really made me laugh. Now, it's a cultural thing, clearly. Every film industry, country-wise, has a cultural thing, you know, like the way the actors do things or the things they sell, the languages. But a lot of J-horror and K-horror especially, they do that thing where they kind of, the women will run or they'll act scared or something, and they do certain gestures that is just for their culture. And there's a scene where they're filming her, like they're shooting an actual scene for this film, and she's running down a hallway, and she's like bumping into the wall really gently, and then she's kind of staggering off where she's supposed to be running away. Now, in American cinema, when women run, they always fall over. That's just what happens, okay? But they fucking run, and then they fall over and they get back up. This girl is literally just toddling along, and I see it all the time in Japanese horror, and it just made me laugh so much watching someone do it on purpose. And I was like, just watch that scene, just cracked me up. But yeah, that's all I can really genuinely say was any good in this whole film, because the rest of it was just a lot of research, a lot of talking, not a lot of horror, basically. But the bits that were horror were good. Okay, I'd just give it a watch. Okay, if you like the concept, give it a watch. You may feel completely differently than I do. You may love this film. I just felt that it was not living up to its potential, I guess. Okay, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.